I interviewed 6 people, and 2 of them are on the board agenda for approval, and I'm going to continue this week.
All right,
for more.
So much. And I think that's it. Thank you.
I'm Connie Hutchinson. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry.
My question pertains also to the transferring of personnel and also the lack of teachers in the classroom presence. I think there was a statement made that you weren't aware of there being any vacancies. My son is a high school senior. He has not had an English instructor in his senior English class since he started school. Today is the first day that someone showed up who said, because I have a cross degree or a secondary degree in English, I will be in here for now. The kids aren't the only ones at a loss. These teachers are at a loss. They're being jockeyed around from classroom to classroom to fill a space, and I'm with Ms. Kernan. We have the whole summer to get this done. The first day they show up for school, their entire schedules, and I have 4 high school students, their entire schedules were different from what they chose at the end of the year. I understand that there were programs that were eliminated, but they were put in things that were ludicrous. I've run into obstacles all over the place, and they're being told, don't come to the office today, we can't talk. And I understand, if you don't have your game plan together, you can't entertain someone coming to make changes. The second day of school, they stood outside till almost 8 o'clock because they weren't prepared to receive them. Schedules were a mess. But you will take a child study team personnel, and I'm speaking from a personal advantage because my child is affected, who has been there for a length of time, who has grown to know my child, the tendencies and the needs. And anyone with a special needs child will know they need structure. That gives them the room they need to blossom. And you will take and uproot the foundation they've laid. For what premise, I don't know. But see, this is his last year there. And he's transitioning out. And you take the foundation that's been laid and you uproot that from him. Now he's got to adjust to a whole new person that's coming on the scene who knows nothing about my child, who knows nothing about the needs he requires. Yes, he has an IEP, but those words don't tell the true story. So, is all this necessary? What is all this about? This should be about the kids. They're the ones who are suffering behind all the politicking. They're on all the junking. And I've stood by it silent long enough. If I have to shout from the roof, if I have to grab any ear that will listen to me, I'll go to wherever it is, how high ever it is, to get somebody to take them. No, things are not right here, people. And we need to come together and get them right. It's not about us. It's about the kids and their suffering.
Christina Clements. And Ms. Clements, you didn't write your address, so if you would just for the record.
Christina Clements, good evening. My concern is, first, you mentioned, Ms. Silva, the 6 people that you interviewed. Are they the former people that did not necessarily pass the test or non-instructional?
Some were.
Okay. Secondly, my kids they came home and I was all set to go out and buy school supplies, like notebooks and everything, and they came home and told me they don't need notebooks because they were supposed to get these really big binders, and they have not received the binders yet. And to my understanding, they are in there in the school, but they have not received them yet, and I'm hearing that teachers are saying, well, where are your binders? You're not prepared, yet they were told they did not need them, and I need that clarified because I could have gone and gotten some, but there isn't any because they were told that everything was supposed to be in these binders, and they were all supposed to carry these 1 binders throughout September to June. I don't see how that's going to happen. However, if somebody can break that down for me, that would be appreciated. And just an opinion, I was just thoroughly disgusted about how the school year started. I walked into that school, I guess during the last couple of periods, and my son is in the auditorium because he doesn't have a class. That is just utterly ridiculous, and it's just unacceptable. I don't understand why Lakewood is still going through these changes. We were here all summer long, and we discussed all these other things and all these other opportunities in other schools that I'm sure y'all got your teachers. And I'm sure your students are doing well. I'm sure they're excelling, but our kids are suffering. It's not fair, it's not right. Like the woman that just came here and said, something is not right here. And we want answers, we want something to be done about it, and we're tired of waiting. We're tired of coming to these meetings, meeting after meeting, and saying the same thing over and over again, and nothing's being done. And y'all look what, like, you know, we have 2 or 3 heads. It's not right. Our kids are in dire need of a great education. They deserve it. We don't care so much about the money and how it's split. We want our kids to have equal opportunity and equal education. It's only fair. They need the proper utensils, they need the proper books, they need everything that they need to succeed in life, and it's not being done. And we wonder why people are trying to get out the system and go to other districts. It makes me wonder sometimes if that's the game plan.
I'm here on behalf of some of the parents whose kids attend Clifton Avenue. There's some teachers here from Clifton, and they all know me. I've been very active in the school system for the last 14 years. Something about the lunch periods at Clifton. They're sending the kids outside first, coming in to eat lunch, and barely have enough time to finish their lunch. I have a daughter who's in 1st grade and one who's in 5th. I understand that one of the ladies in the red was talking about they increased the assessment for the program for language arts and math, and I understand that they increased the math and language arts blocks from 90 minutes to 2 hours. So that's creating an issue for the children to eat their lunch in Clifton Avenue. They don't have enough time to finish their lunch. It's a 40-minute thing. I think they send the kids outside for 20 minutes, and then when they come in, by the time they come in, get online, punch their numbers in, just like 5 minutes to eat. I was in the Navy, and we had 5 minutes to eat. And we had to hurry up and get out, and that was it. And my daughter's in 1st grade. I mean, all the kids. I don't think that's fair. I also agree with everyone else who mentioned about the teachers being shuffled around. Like I said, I'm very involved in the school system. Y'all don't know me, but the teachers did. All the principals know me. Every last one of them call me by my name. And everybody is like this. Everybody. Guidance counselors, English teachers, everybody. So I don't know what it is that you people are doing, but it is definitely affecting not only the children, but it's the teachers as well. And we need the teachers to have their A game up so that they can educate our children to take them to the next level in life. And that's not going to happen. There's too much confusion. I talk to parents all the time, and I'm here on behalf of those parents. And I spoke to a lot of people today, teachers and parents. Everybody is at a loss at what's going on. Why? Why did you transfer this person? Where's Miss Lou? Why? You know, what's going on? We need to know. Y'all need to make a letterhead or something and send it out to the parents. Also, I notice here that there's not a lot of Hispanic or Mexican people, and we need the Hispanic community to come out here. We have a large amount of students that are Hispanic. Does anybody have friends that you could talk to and tell them they need to come to these meetings to know what's going on? Yeah. Oh, they need an interpreter? Oh, okay. All right. But I just wanted to let you guys know that the parents and the teachers are like in Clifton. I was in Clifton all day today, and as well as in the high school. And everybody wants to know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. People are running around with their heads cut off. They don't know what's going on. Why is my daughter rushing to eat her lunch? Thank you. Did I take my 4 minutes?
No, actually.
Do I have a minute left?
No. Well, she'll answer you. Yes.
Can we share them?
No.
And hopefully it's a solution. I wasn't such a mistake. It brought to my attention yesterday the problem with the lunch. And it is being addressed. I collected a master schedule. We're evaluating it tonight. I am addressing that 40 minutes. There's need to be if they're going to learn. 100%. So I'm working on that solution. well, if we get out tonight, I'll work on it tonight, and then I'll be in the morning.
And I just want to take this opportunity to let you know that
Excuse me.